Very good morning to you everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic of the service-oriented architecture. In the service-oriented architecture, what are the topics we are going to discuss is about the introduction, service categories, and then service maturity. So first about the introduction of SOA. It is an architectural design which includes a collection of services in a network which communicate with each other. And then the complication of each service is not noticeable to other service. It provides a separate functionality such as checking the customer account details, printing the bank statements, and does not depend on the state of other services. Although the SOA keeps a secret the implementation details of the subsystems. And then what are all the categories of the service provided by the service-oriented architecture is listed out in this diagram. So entity services, stock services, utility services, proxy services, device services, process services, and business services. So these are the services which is provided by the SOA through the service categories. We are going to list out all these service categories detailing. So first about the entity services, which includes the entities of customers such as the purchase order, insurance policy, invoice of order date, etc. So it's about details of the entire entity of a customer. So what he is going to do with the a particular banking system, an application, or a retail systems. So what are all the actions he is doing? Everything will be noted down using the entity services. So which can be done by using CRUD operations. So whatever the entity which is provided by a customer or what he is doing, everything will be done through CRUD operations. So what do you mean by CRUD operations? Is create, read, delete, and update on the entities. And then these services provide the information of the business process stored in the database and handle the business entities. And task services adds a business logic to other services, and it focuses on the business entity, and it contains a low amount of reusability. And the task services provides operations on more than one entity such as a customer, purchase order, creating purchase order number, validating the customer details, etc. A service is called as a task service which needs to be accessed by multiple entities. And utility service are the technology-oriented services which are used to build a larger and higher level services. It provides other capabilities which are unrelated to the message stands for. And utility transfers provides a reusable functions such as event logging, creating a unique number, and notification, etc. to the other functional domains. So the main functions which utility services are providing are event logging, creating the unique number, and notification. And the proxy services which contains services which act as a connection between the members of the service-oriented system and a conflict subsystem. And next about the device service. So it's a kind of a proxy service which is referred as a hardware device and used to communicate between the other services. A device service is also a kind of a proxy service which acts as an interpreter between an application and service-oriented system members. Next about the business services. A business service is also known as a controller service which provides business functions for the completion of the business process and flexible services that changes the business needs. Next about the SOA maturity. So this deals about the SOA service oriented architecture maturity of about the 5 levels. So what are all those 5 levels are? Initial level will be of level 1, and unrepeatable which will be of level 2, and defined which is of level 3, and managed which is of level 4, and optimizing which is of level 5. So based upon these levels only, the SOA architecture will be keep on maintaining the details of any application oriented, and then it will be providing the quality of service to the entities as best as possible. Thank you.